Welcome to the Sage Group, Department of Mechanical Engineering, SIRT Bhopal. I am Dr. Amit Awas, and this is a brief description about my qualification. Today, we are going to see about the drilling operation or drilling process and how the mechanism of drilling process will involve, along with the drilling machine and the what geometry of drill bit and how it will be engaged with the workpiece and how the whole drilling process will be carried out. So each and everything will be very clear to you. So this is, I think, I should add one thing. This is first lecture, and one more lecture I will have to take so that you will understand each and everything very, clearly. So let's start the session, and we are going to see about the at first introduction regarding the drilling machine. So drilling machine is a machine where a tool, a drill bit means a drilling tool will be used to drill the workpiece, to drill the initial hole. Two things will be involved here. One, we have to drill a new hole, and another thing is we have to enlarge the diameter of the hole, diameter of the, I should say, diameter of the existing hole. And another thing is, apart from the enlarging, we have to machine the surface, for the surface cleaning of the surface of interior surface, I should say, of the drilled hole. So these things will be carried out using the drilling machine. So the second thing is that the tool name is called as the twist drill. This is just because of the geometry of the drill bit. The twisting type of geometry will be involved. That's why this is called as twist drill. So we will see each and everything in a very clear manner. So at first, the basic part of the drilling machine will be, this will include a base. This base will be basically made of cast iron, as we have already seen in case of, as we know that since due to the vibration, cast iron is a better, better option to absorb the vibration because of, the flaky type of structure of the graphite inside the, cast iron that will, that will be useful, especially for the base type of application. So another component is the column, next one is the drill head, and the next one is spindle. So these four components are the main components, and apart from that, so many components are there as this is a drilling machine. So obviously so many components will be involved, while we will deal with the machine. So everything we have to see. So the points I have mentioned above, that is the base is made of cast iron, I already told you, may rest on the bench or a pedestal or floor depending on the design. So how you are designing the drilling machine and what type of drilling machine you are using. If lightweight is there, definitely you can mount it on the bench. If this is a heavy duty drilling machine, definitely it will be on the floor. You have to design the floor, and on that floor you have to set up the complete drilling machine. So next is the larger and heavy duty machine are grounded on the floor, as I told you. So these things are important. And the next point is the column is mounted vertically upon the base. Initially the base, we will see just after this one, we are going to see the geometry of the drilling machine. And overall, since in the syllabus, we will cover each and everything whatever involved in your syllabus on the basis of your the semester exams. So definitely you should know about what is the geometry, and during your exams while you will write the exam you need to draw it, and this is very much important, I should say. So this is the guard, parts of the drilling machine I am going to discuss here, and the this is the guard. So the main thing that this is base. At first you have to draw this one. And on the base there is a column, as we have discussed in the previous one. So, and then after, this is a work table. Work table is that on which workpiece will be placed, and this can be, this is adjustable, and using this table clamp we can adjust it, and the height can be adjusted. This is electric motor for the power supply, and here the electric motor will be connected using a belt and a pulley device, so that the power will be transmitted to the spindle, arm, and this is a spindle. Basically we have to rotate the spindle, and from where we will get the power to the spindle. This is basically supplied by using the electric motor. So from here the main power will be supplied using spindle, and this power supply will be based on the connection will be provided by the belt and pulley device. And this is the whole structure is, this is arm, this is called as arm. Here I have mentioned it. And then hand feed is there. This is all about the movement, depth adjustment. And this is spindle clamp. You need to clamp the spindle, and then chuck. This part is called the chuck, and this chuck is basically mounted on the spindle, and on this chuck the drill bit will be mounted. So from here you will place the tool, and here your workpiece will be here, so that the entire process of drilling will be performed on this drilling machine. So this is the complete setup, and you need to draw. I'm focusing it. What means, at least you need to draw 4 to 5. I should say 10 times you should draw this one, so that during examination you can draw it, in a very certain period of time, so that you will save the time and you can attempt the another question. So this is based on practice only. That's why I'm telling you. So the main part is a drilling machine, and next is a parts is a drilling tool. After the we have seen the drilling machine, what is drilling machine all about? What is the components? What are the components? Sorry, every components we have seen, and basically main components. What are those? So that you can draw at least, remember, to remember these things. So the main parts at least should be remembered by you. So after that, the parts, how the drilling tool will be, look like, and what are the basic parts of the drilling tool. So we have to see the geometry, and this is very important. Three basic parts, the point means what? The point, cutting edge, the turning we have on in the lathe, we have performed the turning operation. In the drilling machine, this is basically, say, 2 point cutting tool will be used. In drilling we have seen turning, boring. These will involve single point cutting tool. Drilling is a 2 point cutting tool, and milling, grinding, this will be involved with multi-point cutting edges. So this is called as multi-point cutting tool. So the point, cutting point, means two cutting edges, the body and the shank, and the tool will be engaged with the chuck, as we have seen in the previous one. This portion will be engaged with the what, chuck. So the shank will be engaged with the chuck, and then along with that spindle, chuck and shank will be basically used to rotate the tool. So this is regarding the tool. The drill is held and rotated by its shank, as I told you. So this is the point, and you need to remember this one along with the, this is parts of the twist drill, and definitely you need to draw it again. If the basic fundamental is that whether you are writing this exam, university exam, or engineering success exam, or any other competitive exam, where written part is very much important. So how clearly you are drawing the figure, so the more marks you will get than other student who did not have drawn the figure clearly, or who did not have drawn the figure. So definitely you should draw it also. So this is the cutting edge, this is cutting edge, you can see. This is the body clearance, this is land of the work drill bit, and this part is called the body of the drilling tool. So this is the neck part in between, as the human neck is in between the head and the entire body. So similar, in the similar manner, this is the body and this is the neck, and you can say it as a head. So head is the sank, so this is the sank portion, and this is the up sank, means sank, and then neck, and then this is body. So this is the fluid, and this space is provided. This space is basically provided to, the drill bit. While you will perform the drilling operation, the chip will be removed using this fluid, the space. So that's why this is like a twist type drilling, the using that fluids, the chip will be, get the space to, get outside from the that drilled hole. So this is basically important parts of the twisted drill, and definitely you should remember this drilling, drill bit geometry. So this is the end view. While you will see the drilling tool from here. So definitely this will look like this one. So this will look like this one. This is type of geometry. This is the chisel A's. This is chisel is angle, how much angle this is. This is having the angle, chisel angle, this is called as. This is land of the tool, and this is the clearance diameter, you can see. So this is regarding the parts of a twist drill. Basically, what are the main things that you need to remember? Three main part. I am repeating again. The sank portion is one part, the neck portion is another part, and third part is body. And the body will, body will have the flute, the cutting edge, body clearance, land. The fluid is provided to for the chip movement, from the drilling hole to get outside, to get outside, so that there will be no hindrance during the drilling operation, entire drilling operation. So this was regarding the complete drilling operation, means how a drilling machine will be look like, and how the twisting drill will be look like. So the geometry is important, along with the parts are important. So this we have seen, and the capacity. How can you define? What is this drilling machine? And there are four. For example, there are four drilling machine is given to you. So how can you bifurcate this one? So the capacity of the drilling machine is determined by the size of the largest workpiece on which the spindle can be centered. So this is the capacity is defined basically on the largest workpiece that can be operated on that drilling machine. So this was regarding the drilling machine, and in the next lecture we will see the how many, how many and what are, means both, I have to go through that, what are the operations that we can perform on the drilling machine. So each and everything we will see in the next lecture. So thank you for watching this video, and again, thank you on the behalf of the SAGE group and Department of Mechanical Engineering, SIRT. For more information, if you know more about the SAGE group and the SIRT Mechanical Engineering Department, or SIRT group, Sagar group basically, so you can visit our channel, or you can like our Facebook page. Each and everything, wherever you will search it, you will get each and every solution on the single platform, the Sage Group. Thank you for watching this video. God bless you all.